there's always those moments in life that make you stop for a moment. Those moments that make you kind of look in the mirror and ask the tough questions. You know, as I kind of think back on my life, some of those have been times when my parents dropped me off at college and I was on my own for the first time and remembering just thinking, stopping and thinking about who I wanted to be and where I really wanted to go in life. You know, I vividly remember getting in a car wreck for the first time and it kind of like taking my breath away and trembling as I thought about how much worse it could have been. You know, a few years ago, I got in a really bad boating accident where I could have lost my arm or even died, and yet for some reason, I was spared that tragedy happening. You know, there's moments in life just like that make us stop dead in our tracks and kind of just go, wonder what could have happened. And I think those moments happen in the business world just as frequently if we'll take the time to look for them. You know, and one of those moments actually happened recently with a client of mine. We're building out their profit accounts, and as we were looking at the P&Ls from the past couple of years, we get to this year, to 2020. Right down at the bottom in crystal clear black letters, it says net income, negative $12,000 something dollars. They looked at me and they go, well, that can't be right. And unfortunately, we went back over the numbers again, and there was no hiding from them. The numbers were correct because the numbers do not lie. And how did we make all this revenue? And it was a lot of revenue, by the way. How did we make all this revenue and still lose money? And I didn't have the answer for that at the time, but the best part about this is it was this moment that they will never forget in the life of their business. That this is a time that they will look back on years from now as a tidal wave of change in the life of their business. The moment that they choose to be profitable and embrace the numbers of their business instead of hiding from them like most of us do and just kind of pretending like they're not there and saying, well, we'll just figure it out at the end of the year. You know, most of us treat numbers like it's the check engine light in our car, right? Just ignore it long enough, hope for a bump that kind of disengages the wire, and voila, no more check engine light. Or maybe you get kind of a black piece of tape and you cover it up and you pretend like it's not on because you don't know what exactly is going wrong. That's what we do with the numbers in our business day after day. And y'all, I have news for you. The problems don't just magically disappear. Something has to be done. Now, here's the great part, is that at BOP, we actually have the tools to walk through this. You know, we began with some of my clients at building out their multiple bank accounts, and we'll be forcing them to operate their business off a set percentage of every dollar in revenue that comes into the business. They'll know exactly how much they have to run their business off of in order to turn a profit. And they don't run a nonprofit anymore. It's amazing. You see, here was the thing. Revenue was not their issue. And oftentimes revenue isn't the issue, but it's actually the system that the revenue is filing into. We don't build the proper system within our business to handle the revenue so it gets frivolously spent on whatever you deem is necessary. And at the end of the year, you just kind of look at it and you just figure out where you landed. Y'all, that is no way to run a business. One of my favorite quotes that we throw around here at BOP all the time is this: there's no competition for a well-run business. Hear that again. Chew on that. There is no competition for a well-run business. And it's so true. When you build out the systems and the processes to be able to handle the work and the revenue that comes your way, there's no stopping you and your business. So, do you have a grasp on your numbers? And let me tell you about two tools that we use here at BOP to give business owners clarity on where they are. The first is a profit assessment tool. It's what we use to diagnose the issue with our client. Kind of an instant assessment for how you're operating financially within the context of your P&Ls and your numbers and your cash flow, and it is powerful. The second one we use is called our Level 2 dashboard. It's a week-to-week picture of receivables, payables, and an instant snapshot of your job performance every week of the year. This helps you see the highs and the lows, the fast times, the slow times of your business to be able to effectively kind of track where you need to be a bit more frugal, where you have the freedom to spend some money all throughout the year, week after week after week. It also helps you project out months as you can see what is coming in and going out throughout the year, and it provides ultimate clarity on how efficient your business is running strictly from a numbers standpoint. It's a game changer to help you get on top of your numbers and never get surprised by a P&L again. Guys, don't wait to get on top of your numbers. It's worth it to you. It's worth it to your family. It's worth it to your employees. And ultimately, it's worth it to the people you do business with every single day. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks.